Day 10 of my nothing to white Dominus challenge in 30 days. And if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and let's get right on with the video. Make sure to subscribe though, that's very important. So this was the end of day 9, guys, and this was my inventory. And the last thing I did buy was the sky blue zombas for these purple octane, and I gave them a singularity and 100 credits. So the first trade I did was I bought these non-crit exotics for 200 credits, basically buying them for 50 credits each, making like 10 to 20 credit profit on all of these because I usually sell them for 60 to 70 credits. Now this was a really insane deal. I bought all of these for 10 credits each, and I usually sell these for around 15 to 20 credits more. So I made a ton of profit right here, around like 50 to like 60 credit profit just off this because I only bought it for 10, and you guys know I usually only buy these for 10 credits each. So I was really happy with this trade, and then I was able to do it. Don't know why this kid even did it, but hey, I mean, it's okay with me. And then I sold these sky blue zombas for 2 hellfires, an electroshock, and that anodized pearl. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't even know how easy an anodized pearl was to sell, but I took it anyways because I know back then people were always wanting them, and I think that's the same way now, so I did the trade. And then I simply bought these non-crit exotic, or this non-crit exotic, for 50 credits, and you guys already know I buy them for 50, sell them for 60 or 70 credits, making some profit right there. At this point, I probably have gotten like over like 100 of these non-crit exotics so far in this challenge. So I actually got a trade from my anodized pearl almost immediately. I was actually downstairs trying to make like a peanut butter jelly sandwich, I know, and I had to like leave everything there, and then I go downstairs and my fish Ronaldo, he's eating all the food, so I was really pissed. But I did the trade anyways, and then I, never mind, we're not gonna talk about what I did to Ronaldo. And then guys, I made a ton of profit right here. I bought these 2 dissolvers and an electroshock for 750 credits. Now guys, remember, dissolver is 400 credits, that means 2 is 800, already making profit right there, and the electroshock is 150, so I made around like 150 credit profit, even a little bit more than that. I don't want to do the math. And he kicked me right after, which was really mean. And I know in yesterday's video I said at the end that I was going to go for the whole octane set, but this guy had a white octane, and I gave him 4 of my octanes, saffron, pink, sky blue, crimson, these black markets, and 1,300 credits for another titanium white octane, making around like 200 to 300 credit profit off this trade. So I was really happy with this, and I know octanes are hard to sell, but I had a plan to sell this one, and you know what, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you are gonna love the rest of this video because it gets really crazy. And then I sold all of these non-credit exotics for 70 credits each, making a 120 credit profit, because if you guys don't remember, I buy these all for 50 credits, like I said, so that means I made 120. And then I sold all 4 of these for 60 credits, making 50 credit profit, because if you guys don't remember, I literally bought all of these for only 10 credits. So I was really happy with this trade. And then I sold this dissolver for 400 pure credits, and I gave him my Animus GP because he wanted it. I don't care about it. It's such an ugly car anyways. It's not like it's a non-crate. If you use the Animus GP, just delete the game. But I did the trade, making 400 credits. And then after that, I sold my electroshock for 150 credits, and I'm really glad I got rid of this. And I remember having this back in the day when it was worth like 15 keys, and that's around 1,500 credits. This trade is nothing compared to the other trades in this video, so just keep watching. But I sell my titanium white octane for 2,450 credits, titanium white zombas that are worth 1,700, and the dissolver that's worth 400, and he gave me a 4,600 credit offer. And guys, the octane is only worth 4,400. And then I sold my other octane for 2,660 credits, a titanium white halo that's worth 800 credits, and a titanium white standard that is worth 1,000. Now I did lose 50 credit profit off of this trade, but the reason why I did it was because the last octane I sold, I made more than I actually wanted to, and so that's why I did it, and 50 credits is okay to lose. So this trade is actually really funny, and let me explain. So this guy wanted my titanium white standard, and I wanted his offer. He was going to give me 800 credits and a bubbly for it. Now you see him put up a solar flare, and so I guess he like updated his trade, and he was like, yeah, I'll give you 800 credits, a solar flare, and the bubbly for it, because then he asks me, would you do 801 black market? And the way he asked me that, I thought even if I said no thank you, he still would have done it. So I said no thank you, and he still did the trade, and I was really happy with this, and I was glad to make 100 more profit off the standard, because the last standard I had, I struggled with heavily. So Taze, if you've seen this, I just want to give you a hug, bro. I'm sorry. I know you're like probably like mad now. If you're even watching this video, even if you see this video, I'm sorry. And then I sold my titanium white Zombas for black Zombas that are worth 800 credits and 1000 credits. So I made 100 more than I actually wanted to off these Zombas. And I was okay with it because black Zombas are pretty easy to sell, to be honest. So I was okay with it. And then I bought another non-crit exotic for only 50 credits. And then after that, I was able to sell another one of my dissolvers for 400 pure credits. And after that trade, I was able to sell one of my solar flares for 100 credits. And then I just bought this guy's gray octane for 200 pure credits. Didn't really make profit or anything off of it. It was just, I think I would rather have the gray octane because sometimes it's better to have an item than actual credits. Now this is where the video starts to get really crazy, guys. I bought these dynamos that are worth 400 for only 100 credits, so I made a 300 credit profit just off these wheels alone. Now they might be a little hard to sell, but that's okay. And after that, I sold my black Zombas for 500 credits and the titanium white Phoenix Fire. And the Phoenix Fire is a limited, and I despise limiteds, but it's worth 500 credits, and I made a little bit of like 200 credit profit off that trade. And then after that, I gave this guy 570 credits for a Sky Blue Breakout, Slipstream, Dissolver, and Solar Flare, making around 100 to 200 credit profit off this deal. And then I gave this guy a Solar Flare, Slipstream, Sky Blue Breakout, a Gray Octane for a Sky Blue Fennec. And I just thought that would have been easier to sell than just having a bunch of random stuff in my inventory. And he also added me a big splash. So I was okay with this, and I made I think like 50 credit profit because the big splash is worth like 50 credits. And then I just gave this guy 10 credits for a 24 random, limiteds, because I honestly hate limiteds. I just give them for like smaller items and make a little bit of profit off those. So 10 for 24 is a really good deal. Now this is where it gets really crazy. This is my biggest trade of the series so far. I gave him 7,000 credits and my Sky Blue Fennec for a titanium white Fennec, titanium white Octane, and a black standard. I made around 200 credit profit off this deal. He was super cool, by the way. One of like the nicest people I've probably met on Rocket League, and I did this trade. Now this is the big trade that I've been talking about so far throughout this day, day 10, because this trade is absolutely insane. I really mean that, guys. And well, I found this new way to trade with people, and this guy was super cool, but he overpaid like crazy. He gave me a titanium white Fennec, titanium white Zombas, and a cobalt stripe tide, guys. If you guys don't know what that decal is, it's one of the new coolest decals in the game. And he overpaid over 1,000 credits, guys. I made 1,000 credit profit off of a titanium white Octane, and that is the craziest trade of the series so far. And then I just bought this, bubbly for 150 credits, making 50 credit profit because bubbly is worth 200. Then after that, I sold my titanium white Halos and my titanium white Fennec for 2,300 credits, and I'm really happy with it. I thought the Halo was going to be a really hard to sell item, but it wasn't, and I was able to get 800 pure credits for it, and I was really happy with that. If you have this decal, you could literally steal my girlfriend, but unfortunately for the series, I did have to trade it for 2,200 credits because it's just really sad and I really like it. I'm probably going to buy one when I'm done with this series, but I had to, guys, so I can get that titanium white Dominus. Then after that, I sold my other titanium white Zombas for 1,700 credits. So in 10 days, I should have around 11,700 credits and make around 1,300 credits per day if I want to get the titanium white Dominus. But after today, I now have 12,630 credit inventory, guys. So I'm getting really close, and I have more credits than I actually have to have for the challenge so far. But make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and subscribe. It's very important. Subscribe, or my fish is going to pee in your mailbox, and I don't think you guys want that. So I'll see you guys in the next one.